Recent developments indicate that Iranian dissidents are increasingly vocal in their demands for the overthrow of Iran's current government, a movement that has gained momentum in part due to U.S. President Donald Trump's renewed, maximum pressure, campaign against Iran. This policy aims to economically and politically isolate Iran, thereby weakening its ruling regime. On February 8, 2025, thousands of Iranian dissidents rallied in Paris, organized by the National Council of Resistance of Iran (NCRI), a Paris-based group banned in Iran. The protesters, joined by Ukrainian supporters, called for the fall of Iran's government. NCRI President-elect Maryam Rajavi emphasized the urgency of regime change, stating, "We say your demise has arrived. With or without negotiations, with or without nuclear weapons, uprising and overthrow await you." The NCRI, also known as the People's Mojahedin Organization of Iran (MEK), has a complex history. Once listed as a terrorist organization by the United States and the European Union until 2012, it has been a vocal opponent of the Iranian regime. Critics question its level of support within Iran, but the group remains one of the few opposition organizations capable of mobilizing significant numbers of supporters internationally. The rally in Paris also saw participation from hundreds of Ukrainians who accused Iran of supplying weapons to Russia in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. This alliance highlights the broader geopolitical implications of Iran's actions and the international solidarity against its government. The Trump administration's stance has emboldened these dissidents. In January, a U.S. envoy spoke at an NCRI conference in Paris, outlining the president's plan to return to a policy of maximum pressure on Iran. This strategy seeks to damage Iran's economy, forcing the country to negotiate on its nuclear and ballistic missile programs, as well as its regional activities. While the NCRI advocates for economic sanctions to compel Iran into compliance, critics argue that such measures can have severe humanitarian impacts on the Iranian populace. Nonetheless, supporters of the NCRI, including longtime Iranian exile Mohammad Sabetraftar, defend the approach, asserting that external pressure is necessary to achieve democratic change in Iran. These events underscore the escalating tensions between the Iranian government and opposition groups, both within the country and in the diaspora. The international community continues to monitor the situation closely, as the implications of these dynamics have far-reaching consequences for regional and global stability.